Donald Trump is going viral once again, and I have some wild clips to play for you guys of him lashing out, melting down during his on-camera deposition in the E. Jean trial case that he went through a few years back. And this comes at a critical moment for the Trump campaign when they are already struggling with women voters across the country. Not just suburban women, but black women as well, after his Kamala Harris attacks have backfired in his face. But Donald Trump has since doubled down. He has doubled down on his racist attacks and his sexist attacks, and these clips might actually surprise you. I mean, Donald Trump says some absolutely vile things, and we already knew that he was viral, but before I play this clip, I want to read this tweet from Peter. MAGA seems perplexed how Trump lost his case against E. Jean Carroll. It's not a mystery at all, and certainly not some grand conspiracy. What the jurors who found Trump liable for sexually assaulting Carroll saw was Trump's taped deposition. That deposition was insane. Trump said it was, quote, largely true that stars could, quote, grab women by the you-know-what, unfortunately or fortunately. Those are the key words, unfortunately or fortunately. He made a huge deal about E. Jean Carroll not being his first choice and how he wouldn't have any interest in her, and then when presented a photo of him with Carroll, he misidentified Carroll multiple times as his ex-wife Marla Maples. Also, the person who was interrogating him, he starts launching attacks at her because he is just a nasty person. No one should be outraged that Trump lost the case, and the reason why I'm pointing this out right now, the reason why this is going viral right now is because Donald Trump chose J.D. Vance, and that is basically doubling down on his sexism, doubling down on the MAGA movement, which represents sexism in America. Not only has Donald Trump said terrible things about women, but now he has chosen a VP candidate who has also repeatedly said awful things about women, and it's all been caught on camera. But this clip right here is awful. Then I have another to play for you after. Make sure you leave a like. Let's dig in.
Berkeley, that's true with stars.
It's true with stars that they can grab women by the...
Well, that's what it's. If you look over the last million years, I guess that's been largely true. Not always, but largely true. Unfortunately or fortunately.
When you said in that video that Ms. Leeds would not be your first choice, you were referring to her physical looks, correct?
Just the overall. Not. I look at her. I see her. I hear what she says. Whatever. You wouldn't be a choice of mine either, to be honest with you. I hope you're not insulted. I would not, under any circumstances, have any interest in you. I'm honest when I say it. I would not have any interest in.
This is just a ridiculous shell of a man. He has the gall to walk in there completely orange and sweaty with terrible hair, and he says that he has no interest in getting with her. I'm sure she is disgusted, revolted by him. Let's keep going.
Interested. I don't even know who the woman. Let's see. I don't know who. It's Marla.
You say Marla's in this photo?
That's Marla. Yeah, that's my wife.
Which woman are you pointing to? No.
Here.
Carol.
Oh, is that?
The person you just pointed to was
E.
Jean Carroll.
Who is that?
I have another clip to play, but the parts that left the bad taste in my mouth mainly during that was when he said, unfortunately or fortunately. He literally said that it could be fortunate that stars could grab women by the you-know-what. I also hate, well, I hate the entire clip, but I hate when he starts to attack the woman who is interrogating him. That is just so disgusting. Donald Trump has such an instinctual hatred towards women that he can't go 10 seconds without just attacking everybody around him. But let's watch this one that was aired by CNN.
Read the next. Go ahead. That she's not my type. Yeah, because it's not politically correct to say it, and I know that, but I'll say it anyway. She's accusing me of rape. A woman that I have no idea who she is. It came out of the blue. She's accusing me of raping her. The worst thing you can do, the worst charge. And you know it's not true too. You're a political operative also. You're a disgrace. But she's accusing me, and so are you, of rape, and it never took place. And I will tell you, I made that statement, and I said, well, it's politically incorrect. She's not my type, and that's 100% true.
This cannot be a real man. I don't understand how this buffoon has an entire cult behind him, but you can see all of the signs of authoritarianism, the lashing out at any sort of authority figure, because he wants to have total control. I mean, if Donald Trump had it his way, he would be above the law in this case. He would be able to do what he wants freely. I mean, I'm sure he would have the person interrogating him. I don't know what he would do to them, but Donald Trump has so much ego that anytime a court case goes against his way, the courts are rigged, the judge is rigged, the DA is rigged. The judge's daughter is conflicted somehow and apparently pulling the strings behind the scenes, and whenever Donald Trump loses an election, the male men and the male women, they're rigged. Everybody from the election officials at the top, Brad Raffensperger, to the people at the bottom just delivering the ballots, the poll workers, they are all rigged. Donald Trump has a tendency to lash out because he wants to be the authority figure. Again, it is a tendency of authoritarianism to undermine every single institution around you. I have some viral clips of me going to Trump rallies, talking to his supporters and asking them, do you trust the FBI? They say no. Do you trust the DOJ? No. Do you trust Bill Barr or Mike Pence or Mark Meadows? No, they're all rhinos. You don't trust Mitt Romney. You don't trust any of these people. You only trust Donald Trump. And they say yes. First of all, how? How do they only trust this buffoon of a man, like I said, who's orange and who just lashes out at everybody around him? But secondly, that is a sign of authoritarianism. Donald Trump has such a stranglehold on the entire Republican Party that if he had 20 more years, who knows where it would go. This article reads, Trump defends Access Hollywood tape. In the deposition, Trump repeatedly denied Carol's claims as he attacked her appearance and claimed the case was a hoax, but then in the very next breath, he says, fortunately or unfortunately, we could just do it if we wanted. Carol's lawyers played for Trump the infamous Access Hollywood tape that surfaced ahead of the 2016 presidential election, in which Trump is heard saying lewd comments about grabbing women to television host Billy Bush. Trump defended his comments in the deposition as locker room talk, but it's insane to me, again, that Donald Trump says such contradictory things so close. Trump mistakes Carol for ex-wife. At one point during Trump's deposition, Carol's lawyer, Roberta Kaplan, showed the former president a years-old photo of him and Carol in a receiving line. Upon seeing the photo, Trump mistook Carol for his ex-wife, Marla Maples. That's Marla. Yeah, that's my wife. Trump comments on the lawyer's appearance. Near the end of his testimony, Kaplan also played Trump a video of him at a campaign rally denying the claims of another woman, Jessica Leeds. Leeds accused Trump of groping her during a flight in 1979 and testified at the trial on Carol's behalf. Trump, during the rally, said she would not be his, quote, first choice. After the video was played, Trump in his deposition again denied Leeds' claims before doubling down and then in the next breath turning his focus to Kaplan. Quote, you wouldn't be a choice of mine either, he said, to be honest with you. I hope you're not insulted. I wouldn't under any circumstance have any interest in you. I'm going to wrap it up there. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, comment a blue heart, hit that subscribe button. Thank you all for being a part of this beautiful community that we're building heading into one of the most high-stakes election in American history, if not the most high-stakes election ever. It is genuinely liberalism versus authoritarianism, and we are on the side of liberalism. I can't do it without you guys. You guys are helping me out every single day as we race to the ballot box in November. Make sure you're registered to vote. Make sure you have a plan to vote. Make sure your friends and family have plans to vote. They are registered and they have transportation to the polling booth. It is incredibly important that we mobilize en masse, especially if you're in a swing state. But either way, make sure you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.